Morning, it's Clayton Teeney from the First Home Buyer Club. Day 9, lesson 9, 100 lessons in 100 days. And today what I wanted to talk about is, so what do you actually do, Clayton? I've seen the videos, we see the testimonials, we see people in front of their houses. Are you a mortgage broker? Are you a builder? What do you actually do? So it's a really good question, what I do, and what I've started doing, what we've added, implemented along the way is sort of been a progressive process to ensure that we could offer everything that is required in buying a home. So what I mean by that is, at the First Home Buyer Club, all our coaches, and we call them property coaches, because there's so many different steps that are required and needed to be done when purchasing your own home. We don't want to just focus on one. And early on, and it was prior to the First Home Buyer Club, what I realized when working with someone that had gone to uni for 5-10 years is when you trust the wrong people and something happens and they get it wrong, and you don't know what happened, then the only one that gets punished is yourself. So what we've done over the years, if we've started to group with and work with every single trade and group that we require in order to get the process done. So we work with a finance team, we work with a build team, we have direct access to the land agents, the developers, the on-market listings, the off-market listings, and then the draftsman to ensure that not only can we design the home and build it, but ensure that from the start financially, you're in the best position possible. And then using our mortgage reduction program, I can show strategies that help you pay off the home in a lot faster time. Now, as some have asked me, is it possible for everyone to pay off their homes in 7 years? No, it's not possible, right? Not everyone can actually be in a position to pay off their home faster. But what a lot of people find is after learning what we teach in the mortgage reduction program, which is free of charge, we don't charge for it. The reason why I do that thing and teach how to pay off the home after you get into the house itself is because I want you to actually create more wealth. I want you to maintain and hold more of your money, and I don't want you having to give it to the bank. The other thing is you only know what you only know. And what I discovered is, there's some very small little tips and tricks that can be passed on that make a huge difference. And, like I'll talk about Mike on the weekend that we did the handover for. We're on track to have his mortgage paid off in 15 years, but he wants to pay it off in less than 10, which is a very easy thing to do. We just need to make a few little tweaks to the actual his savings plan and his living expenses. Harry and Roy, sorry, my security dog is going off. Harry and Roy, they were an ability where they couldn't even save much money to start off with. And then through just a few simple strategies, we're able to make a huge difference to their current budget and how they pay off their home. So, there's a lot of different things you can learn in paying off a home in regards to valuing the money and understanding where it goes, using offset accounts, mortgage reduction strategies to not only help you pay off the home, but help it pay off faster. So really, there's probably 5 things that we really focus on here at the First Home Buyer Club. The first thing is really that comprehensive financial analysis to understand where you are currently right now. Because the other thing that we really want to make sure that doesn't happen, that if you can't afford an expensive home or that 2-story home or that area that you sort of thought that was going to be where you're going to live, why buy there? Because there's not like, if you get a home and you can't afford to live life, then that's really not what buying property is all about. Buying property is about having an asset that you can pay down and still enjoy life. And if you've got no money to enjoy life, then that's not where it's at. The second thing is our land acquisition program. And that's where we've got access to on-market listings and off-market listings. And, during this search process, which we find with a lot of clients that, your perfect block could only be a 1 or 2 suburbs away from where you currently live right now. But by making that change, and really at the end of the day, it's probably only like a 5 or 10 minute drive sometimes, making that change could save you $50,000 to $100,000 in some circumstances. So really, sometimes you need to go out of your comfort bubble to find the real good value. And at the end of the day, when you're out of that comfort bubble, you'll create a new comfort bubble wherever you move. So don't really stress that moving 1 or 2 suburbs away could be the difference between you enjoying home ownership or not. Then once we actually find and negotiate the deals for you, with the land, the house and the actual design process, we'll not only work with you with the designs that you like or we have, but then we'll customize and tweak it based on your family's needs and budget. The last couple of steps, which I've spoke about a lot, the mortgage reduction program, but the build management. So we'll be with you every step of the way to ensure that not only when you sign for a new home, but every stage of the build, all the way to when you get the keys. And you'll see a lot of the times that I'm that person's handing over the keys. I want to make sure that that process runs smoothly and without an issue. And if we're here to manage and make sure that everything runs smoothly, and for you guys, you know what's going on top of being spoken to from the builder, then I just find that the process itself, as Mike said on the weekend, it was the easiest process in the world. And unlike his friend, unfortunately, that started probably a month before us, which has still got another month to go, during that process and the planning and the training, we were able to fast track the build process, give more inclusions, and at a better price. So, there's a lot of different steps that we take to ensure that your dream home, it doesn't turn into a nightmare. And if you're wanting to talk to the team more about what we do or how we can help, then probably the 3 easiest ways, and I've put it in the comments today, is that you could call out our business direct, First Home Buyer Club Direct, on 3911 377. You could email us at info@First Home Buyer Club. Or the last thing you could do is message the Facebook page, First Home Buyer Club, and then start chatting us that way. All right, guys, I hope you got something out of today. Enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll speak soon. Thank you.